Hello friends, welcome to NEET World. Myself Abhilash, your mathematics faculty for EAP set, K set and JEE. So today we will be resuming our discussion on calculus. Okay, so calculus we are done till limits and continuity. From continuity we will be doing the sessions now. Okay, so we will be starting with differentiability because we are done a thorough discussion when it comes to limits and continuity. Now we will be discussing differentiability, methods of differentiation, then application of derivatives, then integration, definite integrals, then application of integrals like this, and then differential equation like this. We will be completing the calculus, which is very important part when it comes to JEE Mains. So before that, I would like to inform you about our Telegram group. Okay, what are the benefits of joining this Telegram group? I would like to inform. Okay friends, so see here at the end of the session, that is after the class, okay, after watching the class, in our description you can go and click on the Telegram link that will be shared with you. Okay, that will be shared in the video description. You can join that. Okay, and by joining the Telegram group, what you will get is you will get daily quizzes, be it biology, chemistry, physics and mathematics. Daily quizzes you will be getting, live class schedule, that is what are the classes that are upcoming when it comes to NEET World YouTube channel. All the schedule you will get it beforehand, so that you can be prepared to attend the classes live, and also prepared to attend the classes when it is scheduled. And also you will get free resources, that is whatever we teach here, all the resources will be shared there in the Telegram channel. All the updates regarding all the upcoming exams, important dates, dates of application, date of registration and date of the examination will be informed there. All the important updates regarding JEE Mains exam, JEE Advanced, NEET exam, okay, and all important resources, be it EAP set, for AP set, TGAP set, and also for foundation, and also for CUET exam. All the important updates will be shared by us, including all the other faculties. Okay, so one-on-one doubt solving session will also be there with the faculty. The ultimate destination for NEET JEE AP set. Okay, that is what we say. So joining the Telegram group will give you access to communicate with the faculty. Okay, that is one golden opportunity for you. So please join the Telegram group to get all the updates regarding your academics. Okay, all the updates that is required for your academics when it comes to, be it for the JEE Mains, NEET, okay, foundation, or for CUET exam or EAP set exam. Alright friends, and for any inquiry you can call on this number, or you can log into NEET World. Please note down this number, you can call on this number. Okay, so alright friends, having said this, let us start our discussion on differentiability. Right. Again I am telling, please join the Telegram group. It will be, the link will be shared after the class in the description of the video. But before starting differentiability, I will also tell you the sequence of classes that we have done till now, so that you can go through it, okay, in a organized manner. Okay, so till here we are done. That means we have to start from here. So we started with limits, then we did certain previous year questions, be it for JEE Mains, for EAP set, all these things we did for even K set questions we did for limits. Same thing we did for continuity, and now we are coming for differentiability. But after doing continuity, what we did is we continued, we did the classes on straight lines, and then we did sequence and series, which we completed yesterday. Now we are coming back to calculus again because it's a very high weightage topic. Now we are starting with differentiability. Okay, like this we will be continuing with calculus. So let us start friends. So differentiability, when it comes to differentiability, you have to understand what is the meaning of differentiability, actually geometrical meaning, and also what actually is differentiability you have to understand. So if left-handed derivative is equal to right-handed derivative is equal to finite value, then we say that there is a derivative for the given function. Okay, so condition for differentiability, like condition for continuity, like condition for differentiability is also there. That is, if limit right-handed limit, this is left-handed limit. If right-handed limit f of a plus h minus f of a by h tends to 0 plus is equal to f of a minus h f of a h tends to 0 minus divided by minus h is equal to a finite value, then we say that the graph is smooth. That is, first of all, for a function to be differentiable, it should be continuous. Okay, if it is continuous, that means the graph is smooth. Okay, geometrically what does it imply? It implies that there is a tangent, unit tangent at x is equal to 8. Unit tangent means what? There is only one tangent. So, this basically means you can say that limit f of x minus f of a as x tends to a by x minus a. This is what it says. Okay, this is what it says. This is the meaning of this one. Okay, if it is a finite value, then we say that the function is differentiable. So, here what do we do? Here what we do is, instead of h, to get this, what we do is, here we put x, instead of x we put what? A plus h. Okay, for this we put a plus h. Okay, for this one we put a minus h. Instead of x we put a minus h, here we put x is equal to a plus h. Okay, that is all we do. That is how we get this. This is nothing but equal to this one, what is given, simple. Okay, so what do you mean by geometrical meaning? There is a curve. For this, if there is a unique tangent, that is at x is equal to a, okay, at that point there is a unique tangent, means there is one and only tangent. There is one and only tangent, then we say that the function is differentiable. Okay, first of all the function should be continuous, then only it is differentiable, that the graph is smooth. Okay, but do you think that all continuous functions are differentiable? Let us see. So, first of all you must understand that all differentiable functions are continuous, but all continuous functions need not be differentiable. Why? For example, mod x is continuous, but it is not differentiable. Why? We will see. For example, see here, reasons for non-differentiability. Reasons for non-differentiability, see here, one is if it is discontinuous function. When we say that the function is non-differentiable, one is if it is discontinuous. First of all, it should be continuous. If it is continuous, then only it is differentiable. Okay. So, first of all, if it is continuous means then it is differentiable, but here we are saying discontinuous. If it is discontinuous, then it is not differentiable. That is, if a function is not differentiable at a, if there is any type of discontinuity at x is equal to a, that is, if there is no continuity at x is equal to a, the function is not differentiable at x is equal to a. That is the meaning. That is, if it is continuous, then it is differentiable. Okay, but always if it is continuous means that doesn't mean that it is differentiable, but differentiable means definitely it is continuous. Definitely it is continuous. Okay, so another thing is, when it is not differentiable means a function is not, for example, for this if I draw a curve like this, okay, a curve is like this, here this is one curve, this is one curve, there is no continuity, there is a split here, that is why it is not continuous, that is why it is not differentiable, that is there is discontinuity. Suppose a function is not differentiable at a if it graph has a vertical tangent at line at x is equal to a. Suppose for this one, see here, if I draw like this, there is a curve like this, it goes, okay, it goes like this. For this we have a vertical tangent, this is vt, this is vertical tangent. If it has a vertical tangent, at that point it is not differentiable. Next we say that at corner points, okay, a function is not differentiable at a if its graph has a corner points are kinkate. Corner points are kinkate, that is sharp bends. Okay, if it is like this, function is like this, function is like this, it goes like this. Okay, function is like this. Just a minute. I draw a curve like this. See, at this point it is not continuous. Okay, it is not continuous means it is not differentiable. Okay, got it? That is, it is not differentiable at corner points. So, there are three reasons why it is not differentiable. That is, one, it is not if it is not continuous, it is not differentiable. Then if it has a vertical tangent, that is, next if it has a corner point, if it has corner points, at those points it is not differentiable, friends. So, we learned what is differentiability. When it is not differentiable, when it is not continuous, when it has a vertical tangent, and when it has a corner points. For differentiability, the graph will be smooth. And geometrical meaning is what? Geometrical meaning, it is nothing but it has what? It has a unique tangent at x is equal to a. A curve has unique tangent. Unique tangent means one and only tangent. Now, let us see other conditions for differentiability. That is, one thing you must understand is, looking at this, like how we did for limits, limit exists or not, or continuous or not, we wrote a table. So, f of x, g of x are two functions given. Okay, then it is f of x plus or minus, that is addition and subtraction of functions is differentiable, and product and division is also differentiable. Okay, but see here, if f of x is differentiable but this is not differentiable, then the sum and difference will also be not differentiable. But when it comes to product and division, we have to check. Maybe means we have to check. We have to check it. Okay, we have to check. Now, when both are not differentiable, that is f of x and g of x, the sum and difference may be differentiable. That means we have to check. This also, the product and division, this also we have to check whether it is differentiable or not. We have to check it. Okay, same thing we did for limits also. Let us proceed. Now, I told you one thing, that you must be very careful with this. For differentiable, it should be continuous. Okay, continuous 100%. 100% it should be continuous. Okay, for differentiable. But continuity, all continuous functions need not be differentiable. Okay, need not be differentiable. That is, if it is differentiable, definitely it is continuous. For a function to be differentiable, it should be continuous. But if a function is continuous, that doesn't mean that it is always differentiable. Okay. For example, if I say mod x, the curve will be like this. At x is equal to 0 at origin, it will have two tangents. That means it is not having a unit tangent. That means it is not differentiable. At mod x is continuous, but it is not differentiable. Okay, like this you have to understand. All differential functions are continuous, but the converse is not true. You remember like this. Fine. Next one. Let us see this question. Now they are telling the set of points where f of x is equal to x by 1 plus mod x is differentiable is. The set of points where f of x is equal to x by 1 plus mod x is differentiable is. So here we have to take mod x is given. So here it is simple. See here we have to split the function. So f of x is given. Okay, f of x is given. It differentiable at which point they are asking. So f of x is given means you can write it as, so x by 1 minus x if x is less than 0, x by 1 plus x if x is greater than 0. Okay, if x is greater than 0. Okay, if x is greater than 0, this is the thing we get. Now this is what we get for f of x. Now if I differentiate this, what I get? F dash of x, if I differentiate this, I will get it as at 1 by 1 minus x whole square. Okay, 1 minus x into x, 1 minus x into derivative of x is x. I am applying what? I am applying division rule. If I am applying division rule of differentiation, 1 minus x into x, this will be x into 1 minus, this will be minus. So this will give us what? This will give us 1 minus x plus x by 1 minus x square. This is what we get. So this and this cancel, I will get 1 by 1 minus x whole square. 1 by 1 minus x whole square for x is less than 0. Now what about this one? X by 1 plus x, gives me 1 by 1 plus x whole square. This is what I get if I differentiate this. Directly I am writing, this is what I get if I differentiate this. X is greater than 0, because x is greater than 0. 1 by 1 plus x, if I differentiate this, I will get it if x is greater than 0. So you have to understand that for x is less than 0, this is what we are getting. For x is greater than 0, this is what we are getting. So if I put x is equal to 0, what I will get here? I will get 1. If I put x is equal to 0, what I will get here? 1. So it is getting, we are getting the same value for negative also, that is x is less than 0. We are getting the same value for positive x, that is for x is greater than 0, that is 1. Here also it is 1, that is it is differentiable at all points, that is from negative to positive. So it is differentiable from minus infinity to plus infinity. That is the answer. Is it clear, friends? This is how you do it. Okay, take the function, split the function and differentiate it, and see at which point it is differentiable. Here it is differentiable at negative points, at x is equal to 0 and x is equal to greater than 0, that is positive and negative also are getting the same value. That means it is differentiable at all the points, that is minus infinity to plus infinity. Got it, friends? That's it. Next one. Look at this. A function f of x is equal to 1 plus x, 5 minus x, x is less than 2 or equal to 2, x is greater than 2, is not continuous at x is equal to 2, differentiable at x is equal to 2, whatever, let us see. So to see that if it is continuous or not, let us put x is equal to 2 here. So if I put x is equal to 2 here, this will become out 1 plus 2, this will become 3. If I put x is equal to 2 here, 5 minus 2, this will be 3. So 3 is equal to 3, definitely it is, the function is continuous. That means this option is wrong. Okay, so continuous, so it is continuous, but let us see whether it is differentiable or not. Let us see. If I differentiate this f dash of x, I will get it as what? This will be equal to 1. So this will be equal to minus 1. So they are not equal. So it is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. So it is continuous but not differentiable at x is equal to 1. Sorry, that x is equal to 2. Therefore the answer is option C. Clear? The answer is option C. Next one. Look at this question. Looking at the question, you will feel it is a difficult question, JEE Mains 2022, but we will use our trick. Okay, so they are telling the number of points where the function f r ranging from r to r, that is f of x is equal to x minus 1 cos of x minus 2 sin of x minus 1 mod x minus 1 x minus 3 x square minus 5x plus 4 is not differentiable at how many points they are asking. So, here friends, if you look at this mod of x minus 1, so it is differentiable at x is equal to 1, not differentiable, it is not continuous. It is not continuous at x is equal to 1. That means it is not differentiable, it is not continuous at x is equal to 1. Cos of x minus 2, cos of x minus 2, it is you cannot do anything with this because x minus 2, because it does not matter, because cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. So, whether it is x minus 2 or 2 minus x, it does not matter for us. So, it does not make any impact on us. So, x minus 2 we cannot take. So, sin of x minus 2, here also it is not continuous at x is equal to 1. This is x minus 3 within bracket. So, it is not modulus function. So, if I see this is nothing but what? This I can write as, if I factorize it, I will get it as what? X minus 1 into x minus 4, I will get it within modulus sign. But if I split and put the modulus sign, this will be x minus 1 into modulus of x minus 4. So, it is not continuous or not differentiable at x is equal to 1, it is not differentiable at x is equal to 4. So, it is not differentiable at what points? 1, 1, 1, 1. So, it is not differentiable at 1 and 4, that is 2 points. At 2 points, it is not differentiable. So, the answer is B, that is option 2. So, this is how you solve the question, but when it comes to cos, you should be careful, because cos of theta is cos theta, cos of minus theta is also cos theta only. So, that you should not touch, and you have to look at only the modulus functions. Okay, it is not continuous here, it is not differentiable here. Okay, it is not continuous at this point, that means it is not differentiable at this point. Got it, friends? So, the answer is 2, that is option B, 2. So, with the value of the derivative, okay, till now they are given us whether it is differentiable or not. They are telling now differentiate this and give me. Okay, they are asking. Okay, so definitely if they are given at this point, it is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. It is not differentiable at x is equal to 3. So, we have to split the function at x is equal to get the derivative at x is equal to 2. We have to split the function. So, how to do it? Let us see. So, f of x, if I split it, okay, how to split it like this? One is x is if it is 1, right? X is less than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 1. Okay, one point is x is less than or equal to 1, x is less than or equal to 1. Okay, another point is x is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 2. Another point is x is greater than or equal to 2 but less than 3. Another point is x is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, actually this point is not required, but let us write it. X is greater than or equal to 3. Okay. Now, if I write x is less than or equal to 1, that is x is less than 1 means this will be negative. So, this will become 1 minus x, this will become plus 1 minus x, this will become 3 minus x. So, this will become equal to what? X and x cancels, this will become equal to what? This will become equal to 1 minus x plus 3 minus x. Okay, x is less than or equal to 1 means this will become minus, this will become minus, this will become 3 minus x. So, 1 minus x plus 3 minus x, this will give me 1 plus 3, 4, I will get it. Okay, let it be like this. Now, if I look at this, x is greater than 1, that means this will become positive. So, this will remain x minus 1, but still it is less than 2, that means this will remain negative only. X minus 1 plus what is this? 3 minus x. This will be 3 minus x. So, x and x cancels, I will get here 2. I will get here 2. So, I have to focus on these 2 points. Okay, I have to focus on these 2 points. Now, x is greater than 2, that means this will be positive, but x is still less than 3. So, this will be still negative. So, I will get it as what? X minus 1 plus 3 minus x, again I will get it as what? 2. Now, again I will get it as 2. Now, here x is greater than or equal to 3. That means x is greater than 3 means that definitely x is, this is also positive, this is also positive. What I will get? X minus 1 plus x minus 3, this I will get it as what, friends? This I will get it as 2x minus 4. But this point I am not concerned, I am concerned about only these 2 points. So, I am concerned about only these 2 points. So, what I am getting, if I am getting, for this point I am getting 2, for this point I am getting 2. So, the derivative of the function is actually 2. Here I am getting for this point also 2, for this point also 2, the answer is 2, that is option C. That is how you solve the question. Okay, that is if x is less than or equal to 1, if x is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 2, if x is greater than or equal to 2 but less than 3, okay, that is how you solve the question for at x is equal to 2. So, we got the answer as 2, the answer is derivative of the function is 2. This is how you split the function and solve it. Got it, friends? Now, we will see some questions where you have to find the derivative also, and also you have to know that derivative implies continuity. Using that, we will solve certain questions. Let us have a look at it. Let us have a look at it. Okay. So, if f of x, they were given 1 by mod x, where mod x is greater than or equal to 1, ax square plus bx, mod x is less than 1. So, you have to understand mod x is greater than or equal to 1 means, that means what? X is less than or equal to minus 1, x is greater than or equal to plus 1. Here mod x is less than 1 means you have to understand it is x is lying between minus 1, x is lying between minus 1 and plus 1. X is lying between minus 1 and plus 1. It is differentiable at every point of the domain. Then the values of a and b they are asking. Then the values of a and b they are asking. So, if I write the function, so f of x, if I split the function and write it, now x is less than or equal to 1 means it will become minus x, x is less than or equal to minus 1 means this will become 1 by minus 1 by x. If x is greater than or equal to 1 means it will become 1 by x, it will become positive 1 by x, this will become negative 1 by x. Now, we are having ax square plus b for x lying between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay. Now, if I find f dash of x, what I will get? If I find f dash of x, I will get this as what? I will get this as 1 by x square for x is less than or equal to minus 1. I will get it as minus 1 by x for x is greater than or equal to 1. Okay. I will get this as what? 2ax. 2ax for x lying between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay. X lying between minus 1 to plus 1. Now, if you look at it, I am getting 2ax for this one. Now, if you look at it, I got this. Okay. Now, I have to find the value of a and b. I have to find the value of a and b. So, you have to understand that differentiability implies continuity. Differentiability implies continuity. Okay. Differentiability implies continuity at x is equal to 1. At x is equal to 1, let me take it. So, that means what? This one and this one should be equal. Let me take these two. Let me take these two. I am concerned only with these two. So, this will become what? Ax square plus b is equal to 1 by x. At x is equal to 1, this will become what? A plus b is equal to 1. A plus b is equal to 1. But before this, what I can do is, here I have differentiated, right? I have differentiated. So, this and this I can make it equal at x is equal to 1. If I make it equal at x is equal to 1, what will this become? This will become minus 1 by x. 1 by minus x is 1 by minus 1 by x is, it is nothing but equal to minus 1 is equal to 2a, x is nothing but equal to 1 plus 2a x, that's all, plus is not there. So, 2a is equal to minus 1, you will get 2a is equal to minus 1. Okay. So, 2a is equal to minus 1, a is equal to minus 1 by 2, a is equal to minus 1 by 2, a is equal to minus 1 by 2. Once I got a is equal to minus 1 by 2, that is option D. Only in option D we are having a is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Looking at this directly, you can go for option D. No need to use the continuity concept. But in case options are twisted, here also minus 1 by 2 is there, that time definitely you have to find b. So, to find b, we use the differentiability implies continuity concept. So, we got a plus b is equal to 1. Now, a we got it as what? A we got it as minus 1 by 2. So, b will be equal to what? B is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to 3 by 2. That is option D is the correct answer. Is it clear, friends? First we differentiated to get, first we split the function. Okay. Then we got differentiation, then we differentiated to get the value of a. Then by using the options we got option D as the answer, but in case the options are twisted, we have to find b also. To find b, we use the concept that differentiability implies continuity. Okay. So, we got the value of b. Is it clear, friends? Let us move to the next question. Let us move to the next question. So, have a look at this. They are telling for x belonging to R, okay, f of x is equal to log 2 minus mod sin x and g of x is equal to f of x, okay, is given. Okay. So, they are asking which of this is correct. Now, they have not given the range, they have completely given the range R itself. So, we have to take which value we do not know. So, if you look at the option, they are telling g dash of 0, g dash of 0, here also g dash of 0, here also at x is equal to 0, g dash of 0. So, let me take at around point x is equal to 0. At around x is equal to 0, at around x is equal to 0, what will happen? Log 2 will be 0.6 something, sin 0 will be 0 itself. So, if I take f of x, I will get it as what? I will get it as log 2 minus sin x. F of x I will get it as log 2 minus sin x. G of x is nothing but equal to what? F of x. So, f of log 2 minus sin x, okay, that is nothing but equal to log 2 minus wherever x is there, I have to put whatever the value of f of x is there. So, log 2 minus sin of, here x is there, instead of x I have to put this value of x, that is log 2 minus sin x, log 2 minus sin x, log 2 minus sin x. Now, I have to differentiate this. If I differentiate this, what I will get, that is g dash of x, I will get it as what, 0 minus derivative of sin is cos of log 2 minus sin x. Okay. Inside sin x is there, minus sin x. If I differentiate minus sin x, I will get it as minus cos x. Alright, I will get it as minus cos x. Now, if I put g dash of 0, what I will get? This will be 0 will be gone already. So, cos of log 2, okay, cos of log 2 I will get, because sin 0 will be 0 itself, minus, this is minus is there, minus cos 0. Cos 0 is nothing but equal to 1. Cos 0 is nothing but equal to 1. So, this will be, actually this will be, cos 0 is nothing but equal to 1. So, minus into minus will become plus. So, g dash of 0, I will get it as what, minus into minus plus cos of log 2 I will get it. I will get it as cos of log 2, that is g dash of 0 is equal to cos of log 2, that is option D. That is option D is the correct answer, friends. Is it clear? Option D is the correct answer. Let us move to the next thing, that is method of differentiation. Okay, we are done with differentiability actually. Now let us look at the method of differentiation, that is MOD. Okay, method of differentiation. These are all the basic formulas of differentiation which you already know. I don't have to explain this to you, which you have studied already for your boards. Now here I want you to remember this one you already know. Okay, log A is 1 by x log A or 1 by x if it comes x. Okay, if x is, if A is not there. Now derivative of mod x you should know, x by mod x is x is not equal to 0. Derivative of gradation integer function, this they won't ask, but still you have to know. Why? But y is equal to mod x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Please keep this in mind. Please keep this in mind. Next thing is derivative of this fractional function. This is also given. Okay. Anyways, this they won't ask much, but still for your reference I have given it. Please refer to this. Now coming to method of differentiation, the addition rule. Derivative of sum of two function is derivative of separate function plus derivative of another function. Subtraction rule, same thing. Product rule. Okay. Product rule, if I write it, d by dx of uv can be written as what, uv dash plus u dash v. Similarly, d by dx of u by v, that is quotient rule, can be written as v square. Denominator will be v square, v into u dash minus, instead of plus it will be minus, friends. Then u into v dash, that is all. This is the product rule and quotient rule. This you must be knowing. Okay. This is the product rule and quotient rule. Next is chain rule. This is scalar product, means whatever the constant is there inside will come out. Next, chain rule means it is function within the function. It is function within the function. Okay. That is, if you must have played the snakes game. So many people who are born in 2000s and all this thing, they will see the basic mobile. There will be a food here in the mobile, that is basic phones. Okay. You play the snake game, snake will go like this, eat it, and again you will have food here, it will eat it, and again you will have food here, it will eat it, like that till you get the value of x, till you differentiate the ultimate value or the ultimate function of x, that is the last function of x, you keep on differentiating. That is, if the function is like this, f of x something like this, nested like this up to here f of something is there. If the function is like this, you keep on differentiating from outside till the last value of x. This is the meaning of chain rule, friends. This is the meaning of chain rule. These basics you already know when it comes to, you have done for your boards. Okay, I am not going to go deep into it. Now, this question, okay, they were given f dash of x is equal to sin log x and y is equal to f of 2x plus 3 by 3 minus 2x. Then dy by dx they are asking. Then dy by dx they are asking. Okay, this question will be solved in the next class, but I want you to copy this question and solve it by yourself till we meet in the next class. Okay, till we meet in the next class. Alright, friends, I will wind up now. So, we have entered into method of differentiation, which will be completed tomorrow. Okay, most of the questions will be completed tomorrow. Please take this as a homework. You have to solve it by yourself. I want the answers in the comment section. Okay, let's meet in next session. Okay, like I told you, please remember what I told you when it comes to Telegram group. Please join the Telegram group for all the updates regarding our courses and classes, and also for free resources and daily quizzes. And another thing I would like to inform you is about our courses, trademark courses, that is NEET long term course will be starting shortly, that is on 20 May, and also second batch will be on 1st June. Same thing for what, CUET course, and also for TGAP set, those who didn't perform well or whose results aren't good, or APAP set who are not confident about your preparation, those who want to go for long term. Same dates it is going to start long term course, and even for JEE we are going to start the long term course from 20 May and also from 1st June. Okay, you will get all the study materials prepared by expert faculties or faculties itself. Okay, and also you will be getting personalized guidance. Okay, all right, friends, let's wind up now. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.